Right, let's minimise that. I made the mistake of telling Grumpy I was going to do a video of base defence. As you can see, keep clothes on, it will be a great video. So I put some white socks on and I've grown attached to do it. So those from the 70s will remember that. Alright, so it's basically about base defence. So we're going to start off in base plan. This is on the Crow's Hardaway page. Basically, I've got 4 pit bulls. I stole the design off BPL and just done a few tweaks here and there, so it's not my design. Just and so anyway, these 4 pit bulls move. Doesn't show you what specials are on there. On here on my island, I've got my outpost. As you can see, I've got the reload buffer, which cuts down reload of enemy ships. Fire support 2 to give extra damage to my turrets that's nearby. The boosted badge unit, which cuts down building damage in the whole base. The splash buffer, which cuts down splash in the whole base. And the tactical radiation dampener weapon that, when it hits all the enemy ships, it stops them firing. So the executioners, they've got thermobaric casing 4, fire support platform M, and versatile loading unit. They might all be the same. In fact, there we go. They are all the same, so that's a novelty for me. Along this front section, it alternates with the heavy bypass Gatling gun. And as you can see, they've got the thrusted propulsion system, sulfide deployer and concussive belt for extra reload. But not all of them, because of power that you need. So like some are missing as special. The other ones are the scatter guns with the corrosive casing, escalation interruption fire and caustic catalyst. I think they're all the same. Oh, that one's only got 2 on. I might and there's one of those there, look. So that one's only got 2 specials. I might lose a special off one of these and go for the 3rd special on that one. But at the moment it's keeping everything out, other than when I've not had a garden. So here I've got a fire breather. That doesn't move. The mines I'm using, the glacial mines, before I updated it, I could only have 3, so I had 1 here, 1 there, and 1 slightly further along. Since I've got 4, I put the 4th one there. Now my specials on the, is it going to show? It's hard to show with the, there we go, all the warehouses are more or less the same. They've all got reload buffer on, I think. Have they? No, they haven't, because this one here has got the Armstrong accelerator, which if any of these turrets here get hit with a rocket, it cuts down the amount of time they just sit there doing nothing, or fuck all, or whatever you want to call it. And the EMP blast, which obviously stuns enemy ships. That's reload buffer and EMP blast. Splash buffer and EMP blast. Splash buffer. That probably I should change this to the splash buffer a bit. They don't always work because I've got it on there. Now all my labs, they've all got the EMP blast again to stun enemy ships. Splash buffers, splash, they're all more or less the same. These EMP blasts, I think that only has 1 special. Was it? EMP blast again. Right. As you can see, my gates, they've got harpoons on. On that one, harpoons on that one. That's, I believe, slows down enemy ships, cuts the combat speed of enemy ships. This one's got a glacial launcher which cuts down speed, but this one dies first anyway. Along the back here, these turrets, They're just countermeasures basically. A couple of anti-rocketeer turrets. Not that they do it against the rockets. I think they're 99% evade, and some, just these countermeasure things for the UAVs. Cut down the number of UAVs. Anyway, this design is, as I said, is on Crow's Hideaway's page. If I didn't say that, I meant to. So let's go back into the base. We'll have a look at the fleets. I've been running junkyard dogs, but any base thing that adds help for your fleet, your base defence fleet, you need basically. I think I've had 2 people get in the base, and both times my crew had run out. So the actual pit bulls themselves, basically, you can see I'm not going to pull the fleet because I'm in a sector with the gangs, Pinoys and fairs with the folks. Hello, TRR and all sorts, and they're finding me. They like to keep trying it. But you can see it's got anti-concussive, but it should be, well, sorry, it's anti-corrosive, and I believe it's anti-concussive, but they look red. It should be anti-concussive and anti-corrosive armour on those I've done. This one's still an old one. It's got a bit more speed. That one does 55 million damage, where the others do 50. That one's got a speed of 62 because it's got the bit of evade armour on. These have got a speed of 60. Doesn't really matter, it's just what I've got. This one stands still. It only does 39 million damage, but it has a range of 112. So whether as it's keeping stuff out at the moment, I'm leaving it as it is. I've got all the fire breathers that I could swap. Again, it's the anti-corrosive and anti-concussive armour on that. I believe that the builds are posted on the page as well, somewhere. So basically, it's a case of these specials that they're all EMP blast, and most of them splash anti-splash buffer, apart from this warehouse here, which has got the iron Ironstorm accelerator light, which like I say, it stops the turrets from being stunned. That's within range of it, which is up to there basically. I believe that's the green line. So the base is working. While we're on here, if I go to the battle log and go into the defence, you can see it keeps winning. We've got Marky Breeder there. Is a good hitter. There's no denying it. So it's doing okay. Somebody had a peek and decided not to come in. There's a loss, which is actually the guy that I jumped to. I jumped up. Anyway, I lost that one. That was when my crew ran out. He did come back with a crew when I'd got my crew back up again. And guess what? I got some medals back and some more because he couldn't make it. So it's doing pretty good, basically. I'm not complaining. So I've just thought I'd share these specials, because without the specials, even the design, it's not going to help. The thing I do have a problem with is base power. Like I say, I've had to lose specials on some turrets because I don't have the power to do them. It might be possible actually for me to put that on. I've got some base parts. Let's have a quick look, see what it is. I've got a splash, projectile speed and splash, and corrosive damage. So let's have a look at what I've got on it. Explosive damage, splash. I want the option player 2, which is knocking about somewhere. That might fit actually. It fits, but again, I haven't got the base power, so I'm still waiting on warehouses upgrading to get the extra power. So basically, that's it. I mean, I can show you a playback of any particular hit if you want. I can if I press on the right thing. Obviously, it's not great. The playback isn't a thing, and I know this is going to make you bored, but you'll see how things work. Hopefully, anybody that's and then all you're watching now is a playback. I'm not going to show you more than one. I mean, this is 2 Paragons, 3 Contagions, which is, to be fair, it's still the fleet I prefer. I've got Paragons, but what I will say is, these guys are not using the best tank build. They're not using a tank build as such. I mean, this Paragon that's going in here does damage, so it's not a full tank. The only people I've seen using the full tank build are BPL, and to be honest, I've not been hit by them, so whether this base would hold up to them, I don't know. Might hold up to some that don't drive well. He's just he's forgotten that. But he probably knows he's already hit twice. This is his 3rd hit, so he probably knows he ain't going to get in anyway. But, it's all slow and boring. You've got 6 minutes of this or whatever it takes, because he's running a demo crew. I've got my junkyard dogs on. That's the difference. You see, it's the defence. It's the 30% defence. Might be the chance to deal critical hits, but the defence makes it last a bit longer. Without it, they look like I say I've only been beat twice, and both times the crew's run out. I'm saying twice. I know once at least. I'm not sure if the other one might have been the other base design I had. As you can see, he's trying to get this down, but he's gone into range of that, so he is losing, and he's getting battered by these all the time. He's now realised he's forgot that to do that. So he's now lost a ship here that's going to kill my pit bulls when they come tearing out. He's decided he needs to bring it back. I mean, this isn't fair on him because it is only kick size representation of what happened. But the battle log tells you that he dies anyway, so what? As you can see, I'm eating that, but he's eating my ship slowly. The problem it's got is that it's only got two Paragons, and that one now is, according to this playback, is now nearly dead. He's got to use a second one to try and get this other gate, probably. I forgot to mention that there. That's a strike adder turret, which I'm not sure if it cuts down reload or speed. Combat speed, I believe it cuts down on combat speed for the on the attacker. So he's going to get this last gate, which is going to release these other two pit bulls, which he's not going to like what happens when they come out. They're not going to give him much chance. The problem is when they've got them high evade tanks and that, and well. So now he's down to 2 ships left. And he's not, according to this playback, he hasn't split him. Yet, anyway. As you can see, the radiation dampener fired into there, stopped him firing at me. And there we go. Another win. Oh, it isn't another win because I've already showed it on the battle log. Anyway, I hope that helps anybody that's struggling a bit with what specials and that to put on.